everyone, I have decided to start making videos like this halfway through the week so you can see my progress on my color over for that week. Like I said, I'm planning on making a color over every week for you guys, at least something, so I start uploading more frequently. So this will be my second week of doing so. I'm hoping that I can keep up with it. So as you can see with this Mew, kind of some orange and red going on in this picture at least. What happened was I was working on this Mew. I had this idea the very day that I uploaded my previous one, my Mew Adamant, which was all iron and robotic and everything, and I was like, you know, I want to make this Mew look like she has flames going up her dress. And so I started working with these brushes and trying to make it look like flames and everything, and it wasn't working out. So I had to come up with a new idea, and while I was messing with the flames, I had put, I have my color palette right here. I keep a little color palette while I'm working so I can make sure all the colors are exactly the same. And if I have to go back and retouch, I have the exact color, blah blah blah. So I had this color chosen, and I had put it on her dress at the bottom. And I was messing with the layer options. Like with these, you can mess with the layer options. I usually pick color for my color overs, but I had chosen a different one, and it turned out, it had turned out really, really pretty. And so I said, you know what, I really like this, and so I stamped it over the rest of the dress, or at the bottom, the rest of the bottom of the dress, and I grabbed my blue, and I did the same thing with that stamp. And then I didn't really like how it looked over it, so I put a layer under it, because remember I'm working with Photoshop, so I can do different layers and mess with the opacity so it comes through differently. And after about 20 minutes of messing around with the first one, I came out with something that I really loved, and that was this right here, this tie-dye look on her dress. And I didn't want to show you guys too big of a preview for this what am I saying here, for this Mew, because it's gonna have so much to it. I'm probably about halfway done now. I want to add some stuff up here and here and here, and what you might notice is that I didn't do this on purpose, I swear. I was messing with some colors for over the top of her dress, and it kind of ended up looking like her skin color, which I literally just now noticed how much it looks like her skin color. But I'm going to be doing stuff here, here, here. I might change her hair color, and the thing with these kinds of designs, since I do them myself, this here is about 10 layers worth of colors and stamping. And by stamping I mean taking the brush and I can't see that. Taking the brush, what am I doing here? Taking the brush and going like that, basically. 20 minutes of doing stuff like that, 10 different layers, and I come up with this. So when I do that, I have to go to the next picture, and I do have a full body picture of her, so I was actually doing the full body first, and then I had to come to this picture and try to duplicate it. So one of the things that is pretty obvious that happened was it didn't turn out exactly the same. It turned out beautiful, and unless you're a big old skeptic like I am and my sister is, you probably won't notice, but I noticed, and it makes a difference to me. So please don't comment about that. I put in so much time and effort into my color overs, especially now. I've learned so many new Photoshop techniques and things that really work for my color overs, things that make it look more like anime, or more like the anime. If you look at my other Mews, like Mew Desecrate and everything, it just doesn't look as good. So I've been really working blending in my art over the top so it looks like it actually belongs there. And I just hate when there's little comments on the videos that are just like, that's such a little thing. I've been working literally a week on this. I literally work on this Mew probably 2 or 3 hours every day. So far, the amount of time I've put into this specific Mew is probably about 5 hours, which seems very long, but I'm working on multiple pictures, and like I said, I had started out wanting her on fire, and then I ended up changing it to this tie-dye effect, which I have to say I love. I'm going to attempt the fire one another time when I can figure out how to successfully do it. Probably not start with an orange base. But that's your update for the week. I do have a DeviantArt account, DeviantArt, and you can just put Rue Jericho. I'll put a link in the description, so watch me there. And you guys can note me any requests. I'll take requests at the moment, and then at some point I might open up point commissions or just regular commissions for I can do Mew Mews. I won't do transformations because my Mew Mews are not like regular color overs. They have patterns and stuff on them that are very custom, and it would literally take me a year to be able to do those kinds of transformations. But I will do Photoshop requests, and I will be uploading my Photoshop work on there. And I can do stuff like logos and other things, so just check that out. I'll be uploading all of that stuff later today or tomorrow. And once again, thank you for supporting me, and I'm sorry that these little update videos are actually very long. If you're not interested in these, obviously you don't have to watch them. If you are interested in more of these, if I make it a weekly thing so you can get an update on what I'm doing, which after the first couple, I promise they'll be short. It'll just be like a quick, this is what I'm working on, goodbye. So if you like seeing these, comment below and tell me, or like this video. And I guess that's all. Thank you for supporting, and just thank you so much. Bye, you guys.